We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Miami Marlins. Number 76 makes his big league debut right after this. Sandy Alcantara, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Up tonight.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First of 3 is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
The 1-1 home. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Batting second.
With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Here's Chris Bryant now, and he fouls this one off. Alcantara has tossed more than 170 innings today with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards. 1 out, nobody on. And it's 1-1. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. A ball and a strike now to Bryant.
Count is 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Waiting on it is Brinson. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
You know, Matty, when I think of this guy, I think of damage. Near the league leaders in RBIs as well, D-Row.
That's the stat that I think gets overlooked so much in today's game. I remember back to Chipper Jones. He used to say, how many biscuits can you put in a basket? Runs and ribbies. And he certainly has a knack for being able to drive in that big run.
2 out, nobody on. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw over to Aguilar at first to take care of him to end the inning. Cubs are down in order. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Adbert Alzolay, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
Ready now, Jazz Chisholm, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. The pitch. Nope. A ball and no strikes. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins, but at the end of the day, the way this team's been playing, 3 wins is a significant positive. So let's see how game 1 of this road trip treats them.
Now the 1-0. Hit to first. Rizzo was there. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. B-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Miguel Rojas stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 1 out, nobody on. That evens it up 1-1. Pitch on the way. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. 1 inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's the pitch. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. A shot down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2 and 2. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's full count now, 3-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. One has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Miami down in order. We are still scoreless. Into the box now, Javier Baez. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth. One and two now. You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball two. The 2-2. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball three.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
This is on the ground over to first. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
That is it. The right fielder.
Stepping into the box, Jason Hayward. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hayward, 30 years of age. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
No score here as we play inning number 2. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Sinker, 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Hayward takes as that pitch misses for ball 4. He'll take the walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Striding into the box, Patrick Wisdom. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Right there for strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Fouled off. Hit back toward the mound. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
At the plate now, Rafael Ortega. And he'll come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike one. Away the 0-1 pitch, and a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt in fact. Hayward on second, Wisdom at first, one gone. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Here now the 2-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3-2 pitch. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks and bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Contreras enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Takes this the other way to right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Boy, this one looked like he was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Now at the plate, Adbert Alzolay. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A swing and a ground ball to third. Reined in. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Cubs 1 and the Marlins nothing. Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Garrett Cooper.
The right fielder, Garrett Cooper.
First pitch on its way.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0 home. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into right field for a single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Into the box, Jesus Sanchez, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Well, making it to the bigs was far from guaranteed for him. It's got to be a great feeling to finally have that major league jersey on his back, huh?
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues? But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
The 0-1.
1-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Yeah.
The 1-2.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Hader caught too much of the zone.
The 1-2. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Lewis Brinson.
Stepping in, Lewis Brinson. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. From the stretch. One out and a runner on second base. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 7, the catcher, Alex Jackson.
At the plate, Alex Jackson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. One and one. Here it is.
Count is 2-1. One strike.
Isan Diaz would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home, and that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
In now, Isan Diaz. First offering on its way. Diaz manning the hot corner down at third in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman.
You know, this is an interesting one. I'd be interested in 2 things here. A, is he still using the glove that he uses at second base? And B, does he have enough arm strength to go over to third base? Because until you go backhand on that left side of the infield and turn and burn and throw to first, you have no idea the difference in arm strength that it takes to man that position as opposed to second.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Here's the 1-2 to short. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair. They trail this one 1-0. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Pitch on the way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Happ with a 2-1 count now.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Now batting, Chris Bryant. He flew out in his last at bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
On the ground to second base. This could be two. The second for one to Aguilar for the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Now here's the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies, but they lead it 1-0. Digging in, Sandy Alcantara as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Sandy Alcantara.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1. Drive to left. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start.
The
You
bat,
put a crooked
number 2,
number up on the
second
board when the
baseman.
pitcher leads off an inning with a huge run.
At the plate, Jazz Chisholm, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the pitch.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Into the box now, Miguel Rojas. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Ortega is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Now this one's hit hard to left field by Aguilar and deep. A ball that's carrying. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready with the 0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Two out here and a runner at second. The pause and the 0-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. We played 3 full, all tied at 1-1. All set for the start of the 4th, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Javier Baez. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
On the ground to the left side. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
Good time now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 309 is the average entering play. 21 homers and 59 RBIs. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hard hit to first. Right to him. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, number 16.
So striding forward now, Patrick Wisdom, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Digging in, Jesus Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. right. Here's the first pitch. Sanchez, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his rookie year here at the big league. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. And the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Jesus Sanchez has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. And it's fouled away. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. swung on and chopped down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. As a look, now the pitch. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
So now to the plate, Alex Jackson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound has completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
ready with another 2-2. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him.
Number
He was
one.
putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
In now, Isan Diaz. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That's by him for strike 1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Sandy Alcantara. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Comes set, the 0-1. Two men are on with 2 men out. Slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Marlins strand a pair. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. So in now for Chicago, Rafael Ortega. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Rafael Ortega.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Brinson is camped under this one, and he's got it for the first out.
Up next for the Cubs, the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Coming to the plate now, Wilson Contreras. He hit a sac fly earlier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Giving chase is Brinson. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Cubs, the pitcher, Adbert Alzolay.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Adbert Alzolay. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
A ball and a strike now. Fouled straight back. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Cubs are down in order. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Digging in once again, Jazz Chisholm. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate.
Second baseman, Jazz.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Standing in, Miguel Rojas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the pitch. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Now the 2-0 home. Taken, strike 1 outside corner.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
The 2-1 home. 1 out, nobody on. heading out towards shallow right. Hayward has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jesus Aguilar, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw the first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ian Happ comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Happ.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Now here's the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
2-1 to count. Now here's the pitch. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Cubs right now, they're looking for base runners. Hey, they'd love to get a leadoff walk.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
3-2.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Swung on and chopped up the middle. There's one, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
The first baseman, number 40.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Now batting,
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. A ball and a strike. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And he is in there.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Jason Hayward now. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And the runner back in standing. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
3-1, here it is. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Stepping into the box, Patrick Wisdom, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Payoff pitch on its way. Fouled off. Ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases-loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
Striding in, Rafael Ortega. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Seared down the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And that will bring up the outfielder, Garrett Cooper.
The right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Cooper.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Standing in now, Jesus Sanchez.
And it's grounded just foul down the line.
A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And he falls behind 0-2. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Hot shot on the ground is short. There's Baez to second for 1. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Ready now for the Marlins, Lewis Brinson. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins. Our score remains 2-1. Anthony Bender is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 80, Anthony.
7th inning ready to roll. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Up next to the Cubs.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Alzolay. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ramirez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Ramirez.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel, 2-1 our score. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now look out as this one sends him sprawling. It's ball 2 now. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now, well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Stepping up to the plate, Ian Happ. Couple of walks for him thus far. He's set and the pitch.
Oh,
had
damn
him
it.
chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Happ with a swing, and he connects. Sends this one to deep right field. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 52 for him thus far. And the Cubs have taken a 4-1 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now that
Legging in next will be Chris Bryant. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back.
Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Now to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down-and-in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! A 2-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo. Home run number 42 on the season, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Edward Cabrera comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 79, Edward Cabrera.
Here's Javier Baez. He'll swing to hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Cabrera has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
Skied into straightaway right. Cooper is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
So striding in, Jason Hayward. It was a walk in his last trip. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Splitter taken here. 2-1.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
3-1 to him now. 3-2 now.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Stepping up now, Patrick Wisdom. A hit in 2 tries so far. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a... Braylon Marquez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Leading off the inning, Alex Jackson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Leading off.
First pitch on its way.
The catcher, Alex
Jackson is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
1-2. Fouled away. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Hit back toward the mound. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Into the box, Isan Diaz. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run.
Normally this matchup is the last thing you want to see, left on left, but he kept his front shoulder square, stayed in that at bat, and absolutely demolished that baseball.
And a lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. No outs, nobody on. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 2.
Digging in to try it again, Jazz Chisholm. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Got him to go down swinging there. Jazz Chisholm becomes out number 2 this inning. Now here's the pitch. Miguel Rojas is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Ortega is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. Richard Blyer is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season.
Number 35.
So digging in now, Rafael Ortega. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Matt Duffy is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Duffy.
Line toward the gap in left center. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack in the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A runner at second, nobody out. The 0-1 delivery. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Set. Here comes the 1-1. This one's down to third. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. David Bodie will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 13, David Bodie.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The average coming in at 266. 17 home runs, 39 driven in. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
Line to the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Your attention, please.
Cody Heyer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of.
Matt Duffy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Jesus Aguilar is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball.
1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And there's one away.
Up next for the Marlins, the right fielder, Garrett.
So here's the cleanup hitter for
Cooper.
Miami, Garrett Cooper. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
And he fouls this one off. Popped up. Rizzo waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Jesus Sanchez is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Miami down in order. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Set. Here it comes.
Ball. That pitch is out.
On the strike.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Wanna play.
You don't.
The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Crowd gets up for the 3-2.
Never mind.
Bouncer to the left side. Throw on the first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next to the Cubs, the center fielder, Chris.
At the plate, Chris Bryant, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Left side.
Shoot.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Ready to take his hacks again, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Good riding action to that thing, and it's ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So they go down without a whimper here. Nothing. Rowan Wick is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Number 50.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And up next, the Miami area native Lewis Brinson.
Not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a close.